It was a nationals tournament in which I injured my right toe, and a doctor strictly advised me not to ever jump again in the pool.
Success shapes the world. For us, failure does it.
When I entered the court, I always had this sense of superiority over the others. I used to wear the best of my jerseys just to display myself as better than others.
We fall to rise again, to walk tall and proud.
While I was in class 4, I started winning all the music competitions in which I participated. Eventually, I began skipping practices, thinking I didn't require any. In class 10th, my teacher chose another person over me for inter-school competition.
Life's about falling and failing, but it's more about getting up again and looking life in the eye.
I recently participated in an international level debate competition, and as I was one of the favorites, everyone in school expected a lot from me. But I forgot while speaking, and I lost that competition. I did not want to come back to school and face the teachers.
A bruised knee heals, hiding underneath cherished memories. The badge of a scar tells a story.
I was given an important responsibility to take a penalty in finals. But with a sinking feeling, saw it land outside the goal.
So pandemic has set in a kind of canopsia in the sense this sense of hyper abandonment and emptiness all around. It also presented us with a kind of a generational opportunity. But I think one thing that this pandemic did to education and did to our school was that it enabled us all to take a pause, think, contemplate, reinvent, redesign education. It needs to be organic, it needs to be derivative, it needs to be intuitive. Let it meander and take its own course. And that is what Mayoor is all about. Every day, when the children pour in, there's a celebration of life. For me, the best time of the day is when I see the children coming in. With them, life returns back on the campus. So it's an amazing experience. And the smile on the face, glint in the eye, that kind of recognition for what the school is doing is something which is a kind of celebration. Dream is fired by this extraordinary talent that they have, exceptional talent that they have. And I think in the process of the life at Mayoor, in the journey at Mayoor, once they discover themselves, once they discover what defines them, once they discover what gives them joy and happiness, then they kind of pursue it with all dedication and all zeal and all passion. I mean, you are a great artist. I mean, without any formal education, I think that works well for people. Rather than, having a formal education and not being able to kind of create art or create music or create drama or create a speech or create, an experience. Technically speaking, we don't need to teach them anything at all. I mean, it's already there. We just need to acquaint and familiarize these children with what they already have in them. Because we realize that failure teaches us more. I think this place is not about success. I mean, we celebrate success, but we celebrate success only after we have, overcome the obstacles and the impediments and the hindrances that are, strewn all over way of failures. I think the failure, I mean, this is, of course, a well-known fact that failure would teach you more than success does. It's almost near impossible to run the school without the assistance of the teachers, and we have got an extraordinary bunch here. Because the magic of this place cannot happen till the time you have the magicians all around. And I'd rather, prefer calling my teachers the magicians. Whatever they do, within the class and outside. And at all times, they're there beyond the school hours, in the evenings. Whenever we have games and, co-curricular activities, they're always there. So to imagine this place without the teachers is almost impossible. No, I'd say impossible. The support staff is not visible, but everything that happens around, everything that clicks, everything that happens with a lot of precision is because of the support staff. They are not celebrated to the extent that they should, but everybody somewhere deep down under would realize that everything that's happening in the school cannot happen without the assistance and the support and the participation and the involvement. And some of them have put in 30, 35, 40 years here. So they've lived an entire lifetime here. It is because of the blessing of the Mayor College General Council that Mayoor School has been able to create a very special identity for itself, a special niche when we talk of schooling and when we talk of learning. So Mayoor is not only about education, but it's also about that experience that lives for posterity, eternity. Once you leave the school, it lives forever. That experience lives forever. Probably the only school that I have come across in my long career as a teacher where we have a dedicated center called Prayas for children who need assistance, children who have got special needs.
We stand up, we speak up, we believe we can.
When I joined Mayoor, the swimming coach came to me and said, "Thinking will not overcome fear, but your actions will." He trained me for 3 months. I cannot believe that the fear and hesitation I had for 3 straight years was resolved in 3 months.
My coach told me, don't aspire to be the best on the team. Aspire to be the best for the team. After listening to that, I started trusting my teammates and I got the reward of it.
In anger and frustration, I straight away went to her to ask her the reason. And that was when she said, "Without commitment, you cannot have depth in anything." I discovered a new me.
To my surprise, when I went to visit Principal Sir in his office, he congratulated me. I told him that, "Sir, I did not win." He said that even participating in such events is an achievement itself.
All my efforts paid off when I was up for another important penalty. And the rest is history.
And as we graze the finishing line, we throw off our bowlines, cash the trade winds in our sails. As we sail away, we explore, dream, discover, and we brew up life. In that whiff, we smell success.
Gamayo, Tamaso Majo.